The one question that has been on my mind, and many others as well, is how do we use the verse and painting to pinpoint the location of the casque? Since numbers have been emphasized so greatly in the paintings by clocks, gemstones, and flowers, I believe these numbers represent lengths, and clock hands represent directions. A vector is a mathematical concept that gives a position by magnitude, length, and direction angle. I believe vectors are the answer to the location of each casque. For vectors, we can use the clock hands. Length is given by the time. Example, 1 o'clock is a distance of 1 foot from a specific landmark. And the direction is given by the angle of the clock hands. For example, 1 o'clock is 30 degrees. The landmark to apply the vector to must come from painting and verse. Let's have a look. Chicago, 5 o'clock. The distance will be 5 feet from the landmark at an angle of 150 degrees. The landmark is the fence and fixture, seen clearly in the painting. For Cleveland, 3 o'clock. The distance is 3 feet from the landmark at an angle of 90 degrees. The landmark is the Greek Cultural Gardens wall. For Boston, 8 o'clock. Distance is 8 feet from the landmark at an angle of 240 degrees. The landmark we know is home plate in Lagoni Park. So what do you think of this vector theory? Can you apply it to your solves? I'm working on Montreal as a casque site. Let's see how well the vector theory fits. Montreal, 10 o'clock. Distance to casque will be 10 feet from the landmark at an angle of 300 degrees. The landmark for my solve is on Ile Notre Dame, the expo site, and may be either the totem pole, which exists today, or the teepee, which existed in 1980, but not now. Here's the current site. From the verse, 12 paces west, and we might go from the totem pole as our landmark. Or from the verse, 12 paces west from the teepee location, which existed in 1980. Both of these sites would have been accessible to Byron Preiss at the time. You can also go 12 paces west after moving from the totem pole. This is a possibility as well. Although for my theory, it's not too clear for this example. Well, thanks for watching. Good luck, casque hunters.